Welcome back to the Wrestling Waffle with Luke and Memphis. In today's episode is our Elimination Chamber review. It's more going to be talking about Randy Orton winning the Chamber and his opponent for WrestleMania, which is looking like it's going to be Cody Rhodes if all goes to plan for him on SmackDown this Friday. We are recording this on Wednesday, so SmackDown hasn't happened. Um, but yeah, thoughts on the show, Memphis?
I thought it was good. I thought both chamber matches were solid. I thought the finish to the men's chamber, which we'll talk about later, was incredible. Yeah, I thought it was a really good show.
Yeah, I thought it was decent. I mean, the only thing that annoys me is a bit of a pet peeve, but they always talk about how deadly the Elimination Chamber is now, but it's not anymore. It's not what it used to be.
No, no.
Like the way the chamber used to be, it literally used to look, and it actually was like all metal, and now it just looks like plastic. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, you got to get with the times, I guess. But yeah, I thought it was decent. Nothing really too there wasn't really anything to like properly shout about. Like, oh my God, match of the year
Mm-hmm.
contender like we had with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn last year. I mean, you compare this year's Chamber to last year, and last year's just wipes the floor with it. But yeah, I still thought it was pretty decent. Um, but again, it's just a standard WWE. It's more adverts time than matches, so
Yeah.
um, that's just the way it is. But yeah, we'll kick things off with the Women's Chamber. As you say, you thought it was decent. I thought it was all right. I think the right winner as well.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think I just I think people moan about how many times Rhea has been in the world title matches at WrestleMania, but it's obvious why she is because she's
Mm-hmm.
just that good,
Yeah.
and I think it's completely understandable. I think the only other person who was in there that could have potentially won it was Tiffany, and we've already seen Jade and Tiffany twice, and obviously we've said it before, but we wasn't the biggest fans of it. You don't really want to see it on such a big stage like WrestleMania as well. And I think if you're gonna have someone to give Jade Cargill a lengthy match, Rhea Ripley's probably the
The
one to
person for
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
agree.
have you seen what's been happening on Twitter
No.
between a lot of it? There's just a bunch of arguing, whatever. I mean, apparently it's not um scripted or whatever, so whatever happens with that. And then I've seen all the memes of like people photoshopping Rhea Ripley onto CM Punk when he did the brawl out rant, which I found quite funny. But yeah, Rhea's going to go to WrestleMania. She's going to win the women's title, and I'm here all for it.
Yeah. I think. I think looking at it, it was the right decision. I think Rhea is Rhea Ripley. She's probably people. You can make the argument that she's the best women's wrestler in the world. Like she's obviously going to be in it in the picture at Mania. She doesn't have to win it, obviously, but she's always going to be in and around it. And I think, and I don't think her and Jade's a bad matchup. To be fair,
No, not really. Not really at all. And as you say, she is one of the best, if not the best. I can't really think off the top of my head, so I don't want to say she is, just in case I'm missing someone. Um, but yeah, as I say, it's a safe option, but it's always the right option. Um, but yeah, we'll move on to. By the way, Raquel had a good showing as well.
yes, I thought to say that
Got a
as
bunch
well.
of eliminations, but I said it to you after she's done all that, and then she gets moonsaulted once, and all of a sudden that's it for
Yeah, it was a bit of an
Which,
abrupt ending.
yeah, it's just all this high, and then all of a sudden,
Mm,
just instantly. But yeah, as I say, it was decent showing for her as well. What was second? That was AJ and Becky, wasn't it?
yeah, it
AJ
was
and
certainly
Becky.
a match.
Yeah, it was a match. It was a match. It was a five-star classic. What can I say? Nah, I'm joking. It was there was nothing to shout about
Yeah,
really.
you're
I mean,
not
I
going to
just
miss anything if you don't watch it.
yeah, put it that way. I just didn't like that. I mean, they started throwing each other into the barricade like back to back for about 2 minutes straight, and I was like, "What? How's the ref not counted to 10 yet?"
yeah.
They was just lobbing each other into the barricade for
Mm-hmm.
the fun of it. I was like, "Okay," but yeah, AJ Lee won. You got that one right.
I did, yes, I did.
You did. But yeah, I
It's not.
was quite surprised
It wasn't
actually.
great. You're
It
surprised,
wasn't great.
really, in Chicago?
I know, but it's just one of I just felt like if Becky won, there's more to the story or whatever. But I guess the story is now Becky apparently being all corrupted and everything like that and whatever. But I mean, AJ Lee says she's going to be a fighting champion, and there's already a number one contenders six-way
Yeah,
to
something like
determine who
that, isn't it?
faces her,
Yeah.
something like that. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, I mean, I think we better move on to the next match before we rant a bit more. But anyway, Finn Balor versus CM Punk. CM Punk won. Would you say it was match of the night?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
No, I wouldn't. I think it was good. Again, there wasn't really much to it. I thought it was good, but like Balor, I don't think got off his best moves. Punk didn't get off his. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it was everything. The coolest bit of it was Punk's entrance, which was
Oh,
so
unbelievable.
cool, so
That
cool.
was so sick.
Yeah,
I loved that.
the fact they got
Uh,
the announcer as well from the Bulls from the 90s is quite sick.
I mean,
So
I wouldn't have understood that because I didn't. I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
watch
yeah,
it, but I learned afterwards that that's who it was. So I was like, that's actually pretty cool.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a decent match. Again, just like the match on Raw, to be honest, it was a good match. But I think because you know what the outcome's going to be.
Yeah.
It's a bit like, oh, come on, why is this? I wouldn't say why is it happening, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Like we all know what's going to happen.
we all know it was going to be
So
Punk Roman at WrestleMania.
yeah,
So like, that's why I keep going back to let Finn win in Belfast and have Punk take it back off him here. I think.
yeah,
I think.
yeah. I get you thinking, but again, it's just one of the things. Having Punk losing Belfast and then winning it, a month later, it
But you can have
doesn't
the
give
Judgment Day
Punk.
get involved and like,
Yeah, to be fair, I'm surprised they didn't get involved and try to cost Balor, to be honest.
yeah,
But
that's what
I,
I was just about to say. That I think your I didn't hate your prediction of them getting involved, but I just never know where to be seen.
yeah, no, and then I think looking on Raw now, Penta being the new Intercontinental Champion, which is really good, by the way, because I don't know what the direction's going to be for him for WrestleMania. I've seen a bunch of people say Dragon Lee, and I'm not against it. I'm really not. But but yeah, I think that dynamic is a lot more interesting now, and I think if I do, they still do Balor and Dom, but just without the title involved.
Because
I think
I
it's
think as well, what I also think is that I do think they're struggling a little bit because I think they've realised what we were not obviously saying. So I'm saying this like they listen to us. What we were saying, like there's not really like non-title programs sort of heading towards WrestleMania, and I
yeah,
think maybe they figured that out and be like, hang on, we need to sort of do something here. Obviously, they probably had this all planned, but like it seems a bit like okay, we can get Penta in this way, and we can still do Finn and Dom, not for the title. So
yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting now, I guess at least.
Because we'll get to it, like who Seth's facing, because obviously he come back in the men's
Hmm.
chamber. And to be honest, we may as well go to the men's chamber now and start talking about that. But yeah, Seth come back in that, and who does he face at WrestleMania? Because I'm glad we let Raw play out. Because if we did this before Raw, we would have just been like, oh, he's facing Logan. But I
Hmm.
could see it could be the Usos versus Logan in theory for the tag titles at Mania.
Yeah,
But if that is the direction, I'm pretty sure they're probably hoping that Bron Breakker just comes back ASAP.
yeah.
I
I
mean,
think
obviously you can't face Paul Heyman.
I would pay good money to watch that.
I mean, he got stomped, mate. So
I mean, yeah, and it was so funny watching LA Knight drive off with it. That was brilliant.
I thought he nearly swerved into the wall. I thought
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh god.
I thought, oh god, he's got a bit behind there, but no, bless him.
It was like me driving. That is, yeah. Um, Steph come back. But actually, we've missed one. We've missed something before the men's Danhausen, because everyone was so excited about that.
Have you seen the compilation of all the girls tripping up out of the box on Twitter?
Yeah. Yeah,
They
I've said
all
it.
they all struggled to get out of that box. Bless them.
I mean, it's a pretty small box. I mean, only
Yeah,
Dan
to be
Housen could
fair.
fit in that.
Yeah, to be fair. Yeah, they've all been in there for 2 weeks. If you think about it like that, they've all been in there. I'd probably fair. Oh, my legs probably wouldn't work if I'd been in a box like that for 2 weeks with that many people.
Nah, all is forgiven, all is forgiven. But
Yeah,
yeah, that got mixed reviews as it did with us. I don't think we were massive fans of it. But at the end of the day,
I don't mind him debuting, but not at a PLE. I don't think.
I think they'll do anything to debut anyone of a
Yeah,
significant name.
yeah.
I mean, with all due respect, the first person that comes to my head is Dante Martin. They'd probably debut him at the Elimination Chamber if they could, you know what I mean? Even though no one would know who he is, God
Mhm.
bless him. But it's one of them. I mean, Dan House, to be honest, he was a pretty big name, especially on the Indies. Well, just in general, I think everyone knows who Dan Housen is. They've always seen the clips of him and whatever.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, it makes sense for him to be in a box, doesn't it? Really,
yeah, yeah. We should have
even
probably
if,
figured that one out. Well,
yeah,
you did.
I
You
th
you said to me it was Slim Jims because you saw the orange box on the top of it. Idiot.
I thought it said Slim Jim, and it didn't.
No.
So yeah, I mean, he's going to be a comedy character. He's not going to be anything special, but at least you know he's made a TV appearance, unlike
Yeah.
Royce Keys. So
Yeah. What is going on there? I don't know.
yeah, God, apparently they've got no creative plans for him, which is absolutely. How do you go to the two biggest companies in America and they've got nothing for? I mean, he was doing stuff in AEW, but nothing of note. You know what
Mm.
I mean? Like how you go to WWE and they've got nothing for you, even though they'll shove anyone in a random feud just for the sake of it, just to
Mhm.
kill some time on TV.
Just wait for the
But yeah,
Damien Priest feud, mate. Just wait for the Damien Priest feud.
yeah, probably.
That's
And
everyone's
with the
MG
winner of
feud.
yeah, we predicted it. Um, but he could face Aleister Black now because Randy Orton is not
Yeah.
going to be facing him. He's going to WrestleMania. He did win the men's chamber. Now we'll get to it. Um, yeah, Randy Orton did win. I didn't like Logan eliminating three people, but I think that was meant to be Bron Breakker's original spot,
Yeah.
and then obviously Bronson Reed, and then they just gave it to Logan, which I didn't really agree with, to be honest. I would have just spread it out the eliminations in a way. I think it would have done more for Trick if he'd have got an elimination, and Javon as well if they got an
Mm.
elimination here or there. Um, and LA Knight, obviously.
Yeah. Bless him.
Yeah, he's not even going to get a Mania at this point.
No.
I
No.
doubt it. Special guest referee of some kind in the Seth match.
Yeah, and, or even in the tag match.
Yeah, which
So.
is unfortunate, but that's just the way it is now.
Mhm.
I've kind of lost all hope. I mean, I'm a Wolves fan, so I was losing all hope,
You
but
were,
now I'm
yeah,
not losing
and you're
hope.
real back in. You're staying up. You're
They've
staying
reeled
up.
me
I'm
back
telling
in.
you.
They've
I'm
reeled me back
telling you.
in. Anyway, enough of Wolves. Back to wrestling. Um, yeah, Randy winning. I liked it up
Yeah. No.
until
Oh.
Nick Aldis announces that Cody's facing Drew on SmackDown.
Yeah. I think. See, my prediction for that is Jacob gets involved and they make it a fatal four way. That's what I'm thinking.
Potentially, because what does Jacob do? The only thing I can think of is he faces Drew one on one. But really, Drew wasn't the one that attacked Jacob, was he?
Mm-hmm.
So
What's
it
the
doesn't
point
make
having
sense.
him in all of this if he's not going to be in the match for the title at Mania? Is what my
Yeah.
thought process is.
I mean, I don't mind Cody and Randy at all. I think it'll be a great match. I don't think now's the right. I mean, the right time to do it would have
It
been
no,
SummerSlam or
it was the
something.
right
But
time to do it without doing everything you've done in the build up to it.
yeah,
It was the
100%.
right time to do it at WrestleMania this year because if you're going to do it now whilst you've been teasing Randy looking at the belt all year. All year it's been Randy looking over at the belt. I don't know why I'm looking
It's been
over like
two
the belt's
years.
there. Exactly. So like, do it. It makes sense to do it now, but just not when you've got all these other factors like Drew, like Jacob, Drew being champion for one, it's all going to seem rushed. I think.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if Drew loses to Cody on SmackDown, he would have had the belt for, I think it's just under 60 days.
Yeah,
So it's just transitional champion, one defense really, and that was Sammy at the Rumble. And then he's just going to drop it back to Cody. And then I think someone moaned saying Cody's going to be a three-time WWE champion in the space of 2 years. There's nothing wrong with that.
no.
But yeah,
Jey
it's
Uso's a
looking.
two-time. Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes are the same amount of world titles in WWE. That is.
What? Since when
Jey's
was
got two.
Jey Uso? No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Jey Uso.
Jey Uso's a two-time World Heavyweight Champion, no? Or did he win?
No, he's not.
Did he lose the IC and win it back?
He lost the IC and won it
Okay,
back.
let's forget me then. Forget me. Sorry, it
He
did
only
lose.
beat
Yeah,
Gunther at Mania and then he
yeah, yeah,
lost
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
Thingy Bob.
Forget I said anything. Edit that out. Edit that out.
Anyway, yeah, it's looking like it's me, Cody and Randy. The men's chamber itself was decent.
Yeah,
I
really good
liked, I
finish.
liked,
Really good
yeah,
finish.
I liked the finish of Randy being like, "Oh, n not this time. Let me just finish him," rather
Hmm.
than hesitating and doing whatever. I did like that, but yeah, it does look like we're getting Randy and Cody. I just wish the build for it. I mean, it's not really started yet, so
No.
we can't really give it the verdict. But it's, I think that's a story that could have been built differently with Randy turning heel at some point. Maybe if Randy had turned, maybe if there was building to it and then Randy turned heel at the chamber on him,
Yeah.
something like that, rather
Yeah, I
than
agree.
whatnot. But yeah, that is it for Elimination Chamber review. If you did enjoy, please like, subscribe as well, and we will be doing our Revolution predictions in tomorrow's episode because that's this Saturday, I believe. So yeah, and that's shaping up to be quite nice. So we'll do our predictions for that. And yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.